Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be figuring out whether Eve is still really broken inside of Brawl Stars. So if you guys were unaware, and maintenance just dropped for about an hour and then just literally now got onto the game again. And as you guys can see in the patch notes, that she did receive a nerf from Piper's range to lose range. I still think Eve's going to be pretty good, but we'll have to test it out for ourselves. So before we jump into the video, make sure you're using the creator code in the shop. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Alright guys, so jumping into the first game, and so we're going to be testing it out on Sneaky Fields. We are playing with Angel Boy and Cubic, two pro players, both really strong. If you guys don't know Cubic, he was one of the players that was on the Nerfed team, which got second in the world finals, so he's an absolutely insane player. So well, really good friends with him as well, and he was the first player to ever get masters, so just a quick shout out to him. But anyways, really quick goal there from Cubic. But I feel like Eve's still going to be pretty strong. I could definitely feel the nerf to the range just a little bit. Like, the range was just way too strong. I knew straight away with Eve that there was just no reason for her range to be as strong as it is. But on these medium range maps, I don't think the range nerf is really going to hurt her too much. So that's going to be a quick game. Let's hop into the next one. All right guys, so jumping into the next game then. So already that was a quick game, but then again, my teammates kind of carried me inside of that one. But I feel like on maps specifically, especially like Shooting Star, maybe you won't be able to go Eve anymore, because she's clearly going to get countered by those long range brawlers like Piper, like Byron, Nanny, etc, etc. Don't think she's going to be able to handle that in the longer range maps. So I feel like this might not make her like the automatic ban on every single map like she was beforehand on Power League. Literally all the time, I'd say pretty much every single map bar a few of them, Eve was always the first ban, especially when the enemy team had first pick. So you never really seen her use too much, because she was actually just banned for the majority of the time. So it'd be nice to see whether Eve will at least be a little bit balanced on a few maps. But that's going to be another easy win for us. Just nothing to really contest this combination. Let's hop into the next game. Alright guys, so jumping into the next game then. So already like two quick games, not really too much to really talk about, with Eve still pretty much dominating. I still feel like there probably will be another nerf due to for Eve to receive, but I think with just monthly finals around the corner for a lot of regions, a lot of the times Supercell don't really want to just nerf a bunch of brawlers. That's when we really see balance changes, is after like the monthly finals. So probably a couple of weeks until most balance changes will arrive. So we're going to still push up on this bell, even though we've got a couple of taps. Looks like Cubic's going to jump in, but that should be all right for us. Again, just popping off, and there's just no way for the enemies to really do anything about this. So another easy win. Let's hop into the next one. All right guys, so next game is up. So some really fast games in comparison to the videos I normally do with randoms. It feels a little bit different actually finding a team to play with on a ladder, which is quite funny to see. But my gadget, I feel like, actually no, it didn't connect with that. That is a big rip, but I'm excited at least to try out the new Eve gadget and star power when it does arrive. I feel like both star power, well, the star power will definitely be the better one in my opinion. I don't think this star power really impacts Eve too much. It's a nice one, but I don't think she's going to be much stronger with the star power she's got currently. But with the new star power that's coming in, it seems absolutely broken. So maybe this nerf to Eve is just in anticipation for the star power that she's getting, which will in turn probably leapfrog her to one of the best brawlers in the game easily again, which it's quite funny to think about. Everyone kind of forgotten about her new star power coming out, but it is going to arrive soon, and it's going to break Brawl Stars again. So looks like Cubic is going to be able to warp that one in. But let me know what you think of the range nerf with Eve. So I think the range is actually longer than it says, if I'm actually correct. I saw a few people on Twitter put this as well, but I think the range is actually longer than it says, just because I think of a star power. Again, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but so maybe the range isn't as short as it shows. So maybe the star power could be good for that fact, giving that additional range. So maybe you might see use for the star power after the new one comes out, but still, we're just absolutely tapping everyone. I just feel like she does so much damage. Literally a couple of shots and you're pretty much dead. So that's going to be another game. Let's hop into the next one. All right guys, jumping into the next game then. So again, kind of talking about Eve's counters. The only really counters I still see with Eve is probably like a bunch of really aggro brawlers, just because of how slow her reload speed is, which might be a counter to her. Well, really, I don't really think there's many counters to Eve. Like, the only one that a lot of pros said was Fang, which I do agree with. Obviously, Fang's like a really good aggressive brawler, but at least he's got that stun as well that can really impact Eve. So I still think there's not really a ton that counters Eve. The big one that I can maybe think of is Piper with probably Snappy Sniping, just because, again, the pets can be pretty good against brawlers like Piper, so gotta be careful for that one. So we're actually having a little bit of trouble here against this team, which I thought we should be able to kind of run over this team, but then again, they have got a Gale to deal with our Primo. Gale is actually incredibly strong in this type of meta. You can just see here, literally one stun and you're able just to lock Brawler forever. So kind of struggling a little bit here. Probably need to focus up. Just used to destroying literally every single team within seconds. So it looks like Cubic's able to get a nice super, and that should be an easy goal for us. But yeah, as I was saying, only real counters I can see is brawlers that just simply outrange her on those long range maps. Just because of how broken she is. Like, the damage that you can output is just crazy strong. If you can see, like, this mid Meg just will have nothing on the Eve. So nice jump from Cubic. I thought we probably were going to concede there just because of the getaway. Looks like that stun isn't going to be able to stun me for long enough. The pets should be able to help me against this Gale. We're about to charge our super again. Maybe like a, I don't know, super, I was going to say like a supercharge reduction, but I don't think her super's the strongest thing about her. I just think it's the damage. Her reload speed kind of sucks, so that kind of helps if you do miss your shots a lot. But just the amount of damage you're able to put out on an enemy from such long range is absolutely crazy. So that's going to be another win for us. No way that they're going to be able to save that. Let's hop into the next one. All right, guys, jumping into the next game then. So facing off against, is that Poco? Okay, Poco and Asana. I was going to say, I thought it was a B. Going to see if I could beat a B in the middle still. It's like Cubic's going to get some good pressure. Should be able to get my super behind there. And it's all kind of about cycling the supers on this map to at least scout. But looks like Angel Boy should be able to score here. I mean, I probably should have scored that just myself. A little bit risky passing it off there. But that was an easy goal. So really well played to Angel Boy. So Angel Boy actually is a pro from the, I think, the EECA region, and he's now actually in EMEA. So hopefully he actually gets a team, because he's absolutely cracked. He's played a ton of Brawl Stars. You guys might not be aware of him, but definitely a really strong player. But it looks like our teammates should be able to carry me. Honestly, I haven't really been popping off at all inside of its games, but just goes to show like how easy to use Eve still is. Like, these shots are just so thick. Maybe they need to actually nerf like how huge these shots are. We actually got 2 supers out in once, which I don't really see happen too much, but all of my babies should be able to connect with the Daryl. That is just really weird saying, but that's just what Eve calls them, right? Whenever I put on the sound, that's what Eve calls them, her babies. But that's going to be another win. Let's hop into the next one. Okay, guys, jumping into the next one. So up against a B mid here. Looks like Angel Boy has lagged out, but we should be able to hold fort for just a little bit here. Hopefully Cubic can at least get a little bit of control of the ball. So really nice there. He's able to delay it just a little bit, and that should be a save there. So that's really nice. So luckily we didn't concede in the first encounter, but we should now be able to regain just a little bit here. Trying to protect my super here. So nice. It's going to waste a lot of ammo from a lot of time from the B and the Nita. So it looks like we should be able to, okay, no, we're just shooting a wall here. Again, going to use our gadget just to jump away. I love that about the gadget. You can just get away in those tight moments. Again, just going to jump away to keep myself alive. We're kind of struggling here, not going to lie. We've got quite a few counters to the likes of Primo, and he's going to jump in there, unfortunately dying. Looks like we've got a Sunny super. We've got to be extremely careful here. Looks like we're in a tough situation. I'm not going to be able to deal with that Nita bear. That's honestly a massive counter to me, just because of how much HP it has. It's going to just completely get rid of my ammo, and it takes me forever to get it back. So really nice super from Angel Boy there. It looks like Cube should be able to at least get the ball away, and we just want to protect the super for the ball for as long as possible. Don't think we're going to be able to save out, which is unfortunate. And again, kind of struggling against this combo. I didn't think I would struggle too much against the likes of Nita, but maybe with a Nita buff it could become a big counter to the likes of Eve. But just because of the Primo, the Nita is getting a lot of super. So unfortunate from me, not a great pass, but Angel Boy able to clutch up, so kind of getting carried here. Let's see if I'm able to pass the ball out just a little bit. B's going to get rid of our super, but I don't know if that was the play. We should be able to get her down. And because of our max upped health gear, we should be able to heal up pretty quick. We got the max speed as well. We should just be able to run it into the Nita. And that's one thing I love about some long range brawlers like Belle, for example. Eve kind of falls into that category where she's insane at close range as well. So if a brawler is pretty weak. You can just run into them, auto aim, so not only are they good at long range, but they can be good in those close range encounters as well. So we've got a B in the middle here. B should be going down. Okay, nice from there. A couple of shots away from our super. We don't want to feed that Sandy super for overtime, and it looks like this probably will be the final game just because of how long it has gone on for. But we've got a Primo super. This should be an easy enough win just because of how we are positioned. Nice jump from Cubit there. He's going to probably get the double kill, and that's going to be an easy win for us. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think of the Eve nerf. I don't think it's enough personally, but at least she's going to be a little bit counterable on those longer range maps. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.